list, or add to list. Here are my existing lists. Okay. And let's say I knew this guy, I don't know, back in college. He's not a close friend of mine. I should say.
Can they be on more than one list?
Good question. Yes, they can. I have people that I went to high school with, to college with, that I'm married to. So, well, no, she didn't go to high school.
That's a short list.
Irish are all right. That's why I married her. So now if I go back.
So if you wanted to do that, you would go back to that same person and then put them also on another list?
Excellent
you have
question.
to do that loop over and over? Or?
There's my mother-in-law. So, by the way, if you ever want a voodoo doll, she creates them. Custom voodoo doll.
I'm learning a lot about Bob today.
So if you want one, let me know and I'll get you a doll.
Is that her voodoo doll for you? The one
No.
on her profile?
She does not have a voodoo doll for me.
As far as you know.
As far as I know.
That is hilarious.
I think people always get into making it. Yeah. That's far from soft stuff. No, it's not.
I'm trying to think of how I did that earlier. See, I normally have people when I first have them as friends. I'm trying to remember how I added them. So I'm going to go back to my profile. Hey, look at there. Kevin sent me a message. And I'm going to look up Heidi.
Now, is that, he wrote something on my wall, is that what?
Yes, that's exactly what
Sometimes
he
I get
did.
an email message saying so-and-so wrote something on my wall.
I can choose to do that. There are some settings that I'll show you in a few minutes that will allow you to have those posts come to your email, or you can select which posts come to your email. For instance, something like that I don't have coming to my personal email. However, new friends that want to be friends with me, I have those posts coming to my email, so I can react to them in a timely manner.
When someone says they posted on your wall, that doesn't mean it's a message just for you.
Exactly. Good question. It means it is publicly viewable. So Kevin posted a message. Anyone can see this that comes to my Facebook page.
Oh, but only people that you, if you're all locked down, it's only going to be people in your
That you've
Facebook
invited.
network.
Excellent, excellent.
So not public,
Yes.
public, but just public.
If I've
PR.
locked it down, actually, only people that are friends with me
You're right.
can post here.
So even
Even
people that are friends
dependent-
with Kevin?
I'm sorry?
So people that are friends with Kevin, but aren't friends with you,
Right.
can they see that?
I've established it so only my friends,
Okay.
my direct friends have the right to view this. Okay.
Okay.
And again, there are some privacy settings. You can restrict it to friends, groups of friends. You can restrict it to friends of friends, or you can make it public all the way around. Since we're having so many questions about that, let's take a look at that. Okay.
I just sent you a friend request too, if you want to.
Oh, sure. Wow. Well, no, those are notifications.
Maybe it hasn't gone out yet.
Yeah, probably hasn't.
Take a walk
Yeah.
in here.
Might have to take a walk if you wanted to.
Where do you
Wi-Fi
make
area.
those lists?
I'm sorry?
Where do you make those lists? Because yours are already established and you just click. on
Excellent question. I'm going to go to my profile right now, edit my profile, okay, and what I'm interested in, I'm not arts and entertainment. You can see I'm a Grateful Dead fan right there. There are a few things, you can select what you want to show and what you don't want to show. None of these are required on your Facebook profile, but you can also restrict who gets to view these. So, for instance, I've got my current city in my hometown. I have my gender here. I can choose whether or not to show that in my profile. This is a setting for everyone, regardless of my privacy settings. I've chosen not to show my gender in my profile. My birthday, you can choose how you want to show your birthday, or you can leave birthday completely blank. Okay? Or excuse me, you have to have birthday because Facebook likes to make sure that again, you're a person. But you can choose how you're showing it. Well, I can choose my full birthday or just the month and day, so people can say, "Hey, happy birthday, Bob." And by the way, take the day off of work for your birthday because you'll be responding to Facebook messages day long. Or don't show my birthday at all. Interested in men or women, I'm married, I don't need to worry about that. Any languages, I can add languages as I want to.
That popped up.
Hey, it does. It does.
Like PHP?
That's funny.
You know, I think computer language is there. Let's try Ferengi. No, Ferengi isn't there. So.
No, Frankie, the big ear guys. Oh, should I be that open about knowing
A
that?
little bit about yourself.
Too late. Well, should I be that open about not knowing that
you can
in this room? Yeah,
tell a few things about you. This is completely unrestricted. It's a good idea to just give a brief picture of who you are, where you work, if you have a web page, and then you would click Save Changes. Now, those are just the basics of your profile. Of course, you want to be aware of your privacy settings. Now, privacy settings are always hard to find. Okay, so I'm going to show you where to get them. It's not one of the basic icons over here, but if you look underneath, it says Visit Your Privacy Settings. Click Privacy Settings. Oops. Forgot to save my changes. Click Privacy Settings. And notice that there are several different ways that you can set privacy. You can set it en masse using one of the choices on the left-hand side, or you can set it for individual Facebook components. For instance, if I want people to see my status, my photos, or my posts, and I want everyone to do it, I could click Everyone. Oh, first of all, I got to go to Customize Settings. There we go. Posts by me, I'm restricting my friends only. My family, I have a connection to show all the people who are my Facebook friends, but also family members. One of the things that really irritates me about that is they don't have an in-law status. So my mother-in-law is my mother. Relationships. If you're not currently in a relationship, or if your spouse doesn't want, or partner doesn't want to appear on Facebook, you can choose not to show this at all. Okay? Interested in? There's a section on here, what are your interests? Maybe I don't want my employer to see certain interests of mine. You know, I'm very interested in liberal politics. Well, that might not be the greatest thing to broadcast
Wait, so
across
you can
Facebook.
block certain people from?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Well, you can
Wait.
block them by certain groups, or by well, let me show you an example.
Or like if your 18-year-old daughter doesn't want you to see certain things on their Facebook page, they can block their photos or their...
You can customize
From you particularly?
You can.
Yeah.
You
Can you go
When
through
you-
some of those options?
Sure.
Because I don't...
Let's take a look at interested in. Everyone is the entire public. Anyone that
Searches your name.
is searching your name. Yeah.
Even outside of Facebook, right? So
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. Let's say somebody hasn't even signed up for Facebook. If they're searching your name, Karen, and you have interests that you've made publicly viewable, people will be able to see it. Okay? And by publicly viewable, that's the everyone feature. Okay? Friends of friends. I think it was it Amy, you, or was it you, Esther, that was asking about...
Oh, I asked if Kevin's
yeah,
friends
if Kevin's
would
friends
see
would be able to see that. That's what friends of friends would be. So if Kevin and I are friends, but he has a friend who's not mine, if I chose that, they would be able to see it. Okay?
which is almost everyone, but not
Oh,
quite.
yeah, Kevin's kid is almost everyone.
Yeah.
Friends and networks. Networks is something that you can define in your settings as well. In the Indiana network, okay, associated with Indiana University. There are literally tens of thousands of people associated with Indiana University. If I want everyone in that network to see my posts, I could choose that.
And you could choose one particular network, like just the Indiana University network to see your...
In Customize you can, I believe.
You can customize
Yeah,
that.
in Customize. We'll get to that in just a minute. Friends of friend, or in the most restrictive is friends only. And I'm going to choose friends only. Let's show you how you can customize things. You can add a network. We have our basic settings here. You can even specify certain people. So if I specify certain people, they do have to be your friends. I can start